Hey guys, what's up? I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. And first of all, thank you. Thank you for everything that you guys do. I love you guys so much. You guys are awesome. So if you're new here, my name is Jessica. You can check out my description box. It'll have any information that you would need to know. And if you're returning, welcome back. I hope you guys have been good. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it because you guys read the title, so you know what you're here for. You're here for a book that you didn't even know was being written. Most of you, the majority of you. And there's a reason for that, which we'll get into. But yes, I spent a year and a half writing this book, okay? And it's been getting published and, modified and all that good stuff and created into this. Which I have to shout out my best friend, Katie. Thank you so much. She helped me edit this. She helped me put this together. She helped me format it. She actually does that. So I'll put her information in the description box with the link to get this. If you have a manuscript or you're interested in writing, she offers courses on helping people do that. She's written several books herself. You guys know I talk about this girl all the time. I love her. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this though, right? So this is Animal Souls. On the back, it explains, and it has a little bit about me. It says, this book is a guide for those who feel connected to animal souls. It contains various animals with unique channeled spiritual interpretations. You will also find personality profiles for those who carry the essence of that animal soul that they feel connected to. So guys, this is over 100 animals, channeled messages from spirit. It's not going to be the interpretation that maybe everybody will find for every single animal. It's definitely my own unique interpretations. For my OGs that have been watching me for a while now, you guys know my weekly messages back in the day, I always started with the animal message. This was not the book that I envisioned myself writing. I always knew I would write a book, but I felt like it'd be like a freaking sci-fi or mystery novel or poetry or something like that. I never really thought it would be this. But this was very channeled. This was very much, if you can't find the book, write it. And this happened in a point in my life when I really needed to believe in the symbolism and what spirit was saying to me. I needed to see those signs. I needed to notice these things. And so animals became such a big part of that. They really did. So that's what I did. I wanted a reference manual, and I thought, why not create one? So that's what we have here. Okay. When you open it up, you will see Animal Souls, created by Jessica Collier. And then it says, this book is dedicated to my dear friend and soul sister, Katie. Thank you for believing in me even when I did not. And I truly mean those words because me and her go really deep and back. And that girl we've seen each other on the brink and the edge of complete and utter voidness. And, we've been there and back together, okay? Anyways, it's just so nice, guys, when you have somebody that you can truly feel like your happiness means as much to them as their own happiness means to them. So we have contents here. Introduction, right? Of course. We have numbers, right? We have no numbers in the book. This is what happens, first of all, when you do a book during the Mercury retrograde, but second of all, this is also spirit that did this because I was already kind of not sure about adding numbers to or adding the table of contents here with numbers. I kind of just wanted to have the animals and, so I feel like this almost was like very meant to be, even though it was kind of, I guess, an accident or a mistake because when the manuscript was uploaded, it had the numbers on the pages. So I don't know. But I'm taking it as a message from spirit that you were right the first time, Jessica, with what you were thinking. Anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and read these animals off because it's a very extensive list. So we have wolf, turtle, hawk, owl, lizard, bee, frog, firefly, crow, vulture, elk, unicorn, dog, spider, elephant, whale, butterfly, dragon, scorpion, camel, bear, monkey, zebra, parrot, mouse, porcupine, pig, wasp, mosquito, caterpillar, dove, snail, rooster, gorilla, hummingbird, deer, jackal, polar bear, ant, slug, grasshopper, skunk, beaver, starfish, stingray, fly, white shark, giraffe, lion, dolphin, oyster, lamb, fox, rabbit, raccoon, buffalo, beetle, peacock, phoenix, rat, cat, chicken, turkey, tarantula, and fish. Earthworm, but wait, there's more, right? Anyways, salmon, eel, alligator, egg, Bigfoot. Okay, first of all, egg, and yes, right? Not an animal that you really would think of for like a spiritual totem or a message or a meaning, but eggs actually have a very significant meaning of something being in the potential of something, right? Because it actually hasn't hatched yet, it hasn't birthed yet, but there's potential there. And then the Bigfoot, yes, okay? Anyways, skunk, panther, Tasmanian devil, manatee, roly-poly, okay? Because I love roly-polies growing up. Praying mantis, crocodile, otter, cocoon. Cocoon was significant for me because we have all three stages of the transformation for the butterfly in this book. We have the butterfly, we have the caterpillar, and then we have the cocoon. And cocoon is another animal totem that I feel like gets kind of looked by. Like you see a cocoon, you don't think much of it, but actually that's very significant. And it probably oftentimes does match where you're at when you read this meaning of where you're at when you actually see the cocoon, okay? So bluebird, redbird, blackbird, magpie, robin, yellowbird, orca, grizzly bear, gnat, and hedgehog. So, very extensive, like I said. Now you can read this book like a book. You can use it as a reference. These animals, as you can tell, are in no rhyme or reason or particular order. A lot of them was actually what I felt inspired to write about that day, because that's the kind of artist that I am. If I don't feel inspired, if I don't have some kind of muse, and I'm not productive and I don't get anything done. So I would use the animals as inspiration, and it was like spirit kind of killing two birds with one stone here, giving me messages, but also helping me create a dream for myself, of writing my book, my first book, and finishing it and doing it. So yeah, but you can use it like that just to read it or reference if you see an animal and you're wondering, or you can use it as a divination tool, which I often do with books. You just pretty much blind shuffle, if you will, and you pick whatever you end up on. And we have deer. So let's go ahead and read about that. Deer, feminine, psychic, and gentle, which every animal will have these, okay? Top, kind of give you like an overall energy, I guess. I'm sorry if I stutter, guys, while I'm reading. I'm so nervous. Anyways, the deer is a very common spirit animal and one that can bring great comfort to you in times of need. The deer is very gentle and healing, and it brings calmness and clarity to your heart space. Deer asks us to feel our way through it, whatever it is. They ask us to trust that voice within, the one older than time and the voice of spirit. The deer asks us to allow healing to enter and accept where we are being led. It teaches us that gentleness will achieve more than brute strength at this time, that you already know the answers, and oftentimes it starts with love. If deer energy has shown up in your life, your heart space may need healing. You could find yourself thinking and feeling much deeper. You may need to be still and listen. You are possibly feeling very wounded right now, and you're being urged to self-soothe. Deer energy in your life also points to a feminine awakening within you. It's not about gender, it's about energy. You are being guided towards nurturing, healing, and compassion. You may feel very empathetic towards others right now. Those who carry the deer energy are often finding themselves deep in their thoughts and feelings. Wounded warriors, most of them are healers and spiritualists. They often have turbulent lives, and this is because they are meant to heal others from their experiences. Deer spirits are often life's teachers. They have gone through so much that their whole life becomes a launching pad for the healing of others. Deer people need to watch how much they are giving, Compassionate and loving, they feel the pain of others. They want to be of service and they crave to heal. However, there needs to be balance and moderation. It's important that they fill their own cup before they ever attempt to fill another's. If anyone's going to make a career out of overextending, it's a dear person. I actually feel like that resonates hella hard. I felt like that hit like different, guys. Like, you know, yeah, it really did. For me personally, as an empath, that hit different. And that's what the deer represents, is the energy of an empath. But that is what you will find in this, guys. Now, why weren't you guys in on this? Why didn't I let the majority of you know? It's nothing personal. I love you guys to death. I'm just the type of person that I put a lot of pressure on myself. And I also am, again, an empath, and I feel the pressure of others. I didn't want to put something out there that I wasn't sure, quite frankly, I would ever finish, complete, and I didn't want to feel that pressure. I just wanted to write, you know, I just wanted to create this. I wanted to allow the channeled messages to come through and to not have any interference. That's why very few, literally only a handful of people in my life knew that I was writing this book. And I'm sorry that I'm like that. Guys, I really am sorry that I'm not like all like advertising and buy my book and it's not about money for me. It just really isn't. I know that shocks people, but it's like, for me, this was so between me and spirit, and I'm offering it to you guys, right? I feel like this would be a great reference for everybody, but that's why this wasn't really advertised. It wasn't publicized. It wasn't like, it's not about that. This was very much again, if you can't find the book that you want, write it. And I wanted a reference guide for animals because I was seeing them everywhere. I mean, obviously you see animals everywhere, but you know what I'm saying though. Anyways, this book is just $15, which I feel like is a steal. It's a bargain, honey. And you can get it on Amazon, like I said, and the link is in the description box. Of course, if you have Amazon Prime, shipping's free. If you don't, I don't know what to say. So yeah. But that's that. I'm working on getting it to, been debating, but yes, I'm going to go ahead and get it formatted for a Kindle too. So, but yes, this is the book, guys. If you like it, you're more than welcome to have it. If not, you can just enjoy this moment with me, right? Because this is definitely a moment for me before my 36th birthday, like literally days before my first book in my hands. And that's a very surreal moment. And my Katie was completely right. She said, Jessica, once you get that first book in your hand and you look at it and you, right, smell it, and you're just like, oh shoot, it's got a whole, like, this is me. This is all me. It makes you want to write another one and another one and another one. So I would expect more from me in the future for sure. But anyways, I love you guys. I do. I love you. Thank you for being a part of my journey to creating this, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. Okay, all right, I love you guys. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.